So here we are with the practice Damascus. It's been cut both sides. This side, yeah, I can see that I need to clean that up and re-weld on this end of it. This still has to be ground off. This side, need to re-weld once again up here. This side needs to be ground off, but I have a rectangular platform to work on, and that's what I'm going to go with. And again, practice Damascus. Hey YouTube, welcome back. Next project, the practice Damascus. Got all these crappy welds all the way around, but this outer layer, or I'm sorry, the interior layer sticks out much farther than the two outside pieces. I'm using my disc grinder. I'm going to cut that off flush on both ends because this side sticks out too, and clean up these welds and see if there's anything that needs to be re-welded in the event that I missed a bunch of spots, which I'm quite certain I probably did. Yeah, I'm a fool. I have my practice Damascus. Oh, but it's crazy. I welded a rebar handle to it. And it's actually a really good tight weld because it's not falling off yet. Yeah, it looks like garbage, but it is definitely secured to these pieces of steel, which for the most part were welded fairly solid after I ground everything off. Next step is to put this thing in the forge, get it nice and hot, and go from there. I'm a welding fool. Do some practice welds and you think you're a genius. Nah, I'm far from a genius. I'm just still practicing. Alright, I am not Al Pacino. That is not a massive pile of cocaine. That is my borax cleaning soap, dish detergent, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to flux this piece of steel Damascus in any of the spots that may have been left open from my welding. So, pulling out of the forge right now. Here we go. Understand on TV why they do that, because that steel is piping hot. The heat that radiates off it is very warm, obviously, but stick that back in the forge and see what it does. So here's what we have. Pieces of steel are separating, and I believe that's because I cut the weld off. On the back side, where I welded the rail or the rebar to, that held. But then on this side, you can see on that corner over there how it's opened up, and on this side, oh yeah, look at that. That's horrible. So that's why it's called practice Damascus. You know, it is what it is. It's a trial and error piece. I'm just trying to broaden my horizon, do some welding. Good boy Max. Or Bean. Max is up there in the driveway. But yeah. So that's where I'm at. Just sweat my butt off and playing with steel. So the welding did most of the work. The flux actually sealed everything up that wasn't hit by the welds. So now I'm gonna pull it out of the forge and try to set the forge welds by hammer. We'll see what happens. Might be splashy, might not. I don't know. This is my very first attempt at actual Damascus, which is why I call it Practice Damascus. So what I'm seeing now, as I look at it, is the lines there in between the layers of steel. So I'm going to have to flux it a lot more and hope that fills in. This side, yeah, just a bunch of junky welds. But I'm going to keep fluxing it, get it back up to forging temperature, and throw it back in there. Again, that's why they call this practice.